Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Cosmic Fantasy 2. I'm trying to remember where we left off. It's kind of coming to me. Trying to remember my controls here. At night, a female singer comes through this tower to sing. Blah 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 blah. Viola is resting upstairs. Come back later. Okay, so we need to meet this chick, right? We can't till later. So what do we do then? What would cause later to happen? Talk to everyone else, right? This town used to be blah blah blah, so I don't know. Maybe we need to go traveling some more? Do we need to adventure? What would be the trigger for this? Is there someone we haven't talked to? Alright, let's see what else we can do while I try to remember what we need to actually be doing. Map. Alright, so let's see if I recall. We are here. We've not visited there, or here, or there, and there's a dungeon here, which we don't really need to go to. So do we have to go to these, or can we not go into either of those? I have no idea. What would be the thing that would cause it? Well, I guess we could go down here, see what happens. Fight these, which will be quite slow and boring. Wow, zero damage. That's terrible. Alright, and again level. So there's a point here. Alright, so let's see what's over here then. Maybe nothing will happen, I'm sure, but we'll find out. Because right now I'm not too sure what we really have to do. Obviously. It's one of those kind of RPGs where you just kind of have to poke in the dark a little bit. I think Legend of Heroes was a little bit more to the point. Like, I didn't feel as lost in Legend of Heroes, but this one, I'm kind of getting there. Okay. Hello, is Vira away right now? I'm sure she's gone to Krusta. Will you accept my hospitality tonight? Not yet. Too good for us, huh? Wow, what a bitch. But we will take that eventually. I don't know if it will trigger an event or not. That's why I didn't take it yet. Let's forage around the, ooh, what's this? Sundrop. Let's give it the van. No. No, not goddammit. Okay. Yes, Annie. Give it to Annie. That's all there is. Alright, let's go sleep here, see what happens. What? I don't know what all that did. So let's continue on. See what else is up here. I might have to do magic here. Which one's a good one? 40 points. It's not too bad, but I feel like that doesn't really matter if she does magic or not because she can't do shit. That's the issue. So let's do this. Morna, whatever that does. No effect. Alright, I don't know what that does. It does nothing though. I feel like we've hit that point once. Yeah, it's like, what's the point of him doing magic? Now we're trying to remember these magics here too. Not enough magic points. Alright, so now she's completely useless. Great. Just wonderful. I can't even do a single fucking hit. Oh, that's alright. She'll get powerful eventually, right? Oh, he already missed him. 52 gold. Alright, nice. These monsters are kind of strong, so I don't know if I need to be up here. I wonder if something will prevent us from going in. No, it didn't. Do we have to go here? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. They're not too terribly tough, but at the same time, they aren't exactly built for this. Well, in the same sense that Annie's kind of useless. Like, she's really just a dead weight. I don't know what to do with her. I can't figure out enough magic to do. She can't use magic without fucking draining herself. Like, what's the point? Even though she has the highest magic points, yeah, like, I don't know what magic to use. Like, nothing really gives me enough information. Yes. I am getting a lot of gold, though. I don't know if that matters. Like, I haven't really bought equipment that much. Oh, it's like another fucking maze. I don't know if I really want to keep exploring down here. At the very least, as I said multiple times, because I have nothing else to talk about, we may have, we'll just get Annie up to a certain level. I think that's the only thing we can do. She'll eventually become useful, right? No? Okay. Well, maybe I need to think of what else to talk about then. I've not really been doing much else outside of Let's Plays. Like, inside my non-Let's Play life. I don't know how for now. I don't know where I'm going with that. Oh, she get a level finally. Can we get a... Cannot be used. I don't know. What does this do? It teleports us. Okay. So we got to deal with that now. So I've been playing a lot of Yakuza 0. Fabulous game. It makes me want to play the other Yakuza games. I don't know how hard they are to get though. That's the issue. Because I've never really heard the Yakuza series until I think Lethal Feline was playing Yakuza 5? Maybe not 6 because 6 is about to release, I think. I don't know. One of the Yakuzas. Doesn't seem like it was related to the actual plots. But anyways, makes me want to play the other games, but I don't know how I would get my hands on them. I haven't really done research. I don't know how expensive it is. I don't know how rare it is, etc., etc. But it would be nice to play. Especially since in the Yakuza 0, I feel like there's like a lot of references. like they kind of hint at potential stories or situations that happened in the future games. I'm assuming. I don't really know because I've never played it, but it feels that way. It feels like I'm missing a joke in some ways, and it's like, oh, I wish I knew. But that's just the way it is. But regardless, it's still a game where you can watch or watch. It is like a movie in some senses, but it's a game that you don't need to have played the original games to enjoy. It certainly runs on its own. I mean, it's an origin story anyway, so you don't need to play the others to really know what's going on. It's, if anything, you might want to. It's a good introductory game by that standard, because it's more refined and as far as gameplay, I'm assuming, and you learn about the characters. You get attached to these characters more so than you probably would if you just jumped into the first game. But regardless, it's a fabulous game. I've been playing it quite a bit, maybe too much. I've neglected my hobbies, as in I've been learning programming. I've been trying to learn Python specifically, and any art practice I've been doing, I just kind of went downhill. I just haven't done much of anything in that regard. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm still going strong in my all my Japanese stuff. It's just it takes time. That's really what it comes down to it. I'm hoping to get at least the manual mostly translated, or if not finished, by the end of like pretty much in the middle of the year, ideally around May, hopefully. We will see how that will turn out. I am moving a little bit quicker. I've changed up my my translation methods, if you will, by simply, like originally I was transcribing the text on another file. So essentially what I was doing on the first translation project. Oh, here am I. Here I am. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Let's see. There's a river or mountain thing. I have no idea. Where did I just pop out of? There's water. I don't know, let's find out. Let's just roam, I guess. That's the only option we have. Oh. Hold on. So there's a bridge. Oh, okay, so you popped out here? So this leads over here at some point? Huh. I wonder if that means it's gonna be a big maze where if you fuck up you end up here, you can't go back. Right? Perhaps? If that's the case, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, and no, it leads me back right here. What does that mean? Could I, did it do that before though? I thought I would have noticed that. But then again, before I couldn't even go in there? I don't know. Questions I have, I don't know. Let's get out though. No, maybe, This doesn't look the same. I assumed it was, but it doesn't look the same because, okay, so there's no way for me to pass but a bridge. So I assumed it was this because it had the same kind of situation, but it's like as if this is crossed from here. So I'm somewhere else. Am I here? I think I'm here. Huh. Well, let's explore, I guess. We don't have any other option. Interesting. I don't know what's... Ah, there's a building here. This is the hamlet of Harp, where only the chosen can live. Do you want to save? No. Just okay, fine. Just don't come crying to me. So she's the innkeeper. Harp, our leader, is great. When she sings, the whole world becomes her instrument. We assist the goddess of beauty. She watches over the artists. All who live here are artists chosen by a goddess. Viora lived here long ago, but she left and became a minstrel. If she had stayed, she wouldn't be old. This is Harp, the leader of our hamlet. Welcome to the land of eternal beauty, the hamlet of Harp. Uh-huh. Alright. I feel like I need to go here at some point, but not now. I don't know. does that mean? What do we do then? What can we do? Why is this always... Why are there places on this map that leads nowhere? It's really upsetting. But it doesn't seem like there's any random encounters here. Which is always a good thing for me. Because I hate random encounters. It allows me to explore the map a little bit. There's nothing special around here. Is that all there is? Well, that's a shame. So that's all there is, huh? Alright, let's go back in there, I guess. We don't have no other option. There's a lot more to this dungeon, too. Random encounter, of course. 35 points of damage. 6 points. Alright. Check over here then. Or try to. Oh, whoa, what's this? Bad Hydra. Hydra. Let's have him pound on him. We'll have you do something. No, maybe not that. Okay, so this does something as well. Limit magic used, no effect. I guess that causes sleep? No, I don't remember. I thought she had an offensive attack too, but I guess not. Rana? No, that's healing. I have no idea. I'm just gonna assume she's just incapable of doing anything worthwhile. Hydra takes a lot of hits. This is... Luckily, it doesn't do much damage, but damn, it takes a lot of hits to take him out. About time. Not bad, I guess. What's down here? $200 gold, so nothing worthwhile. Great. So anyways, back to my conversations here, because there's really nothing to say on this. So my translation project, the way I did the first game, I would play the game, I would record it, which I plan to do eventually for the first game, or you know, for my second project, I will do that. But for my first project, I recorded the game, I played it all the way through, recording segments. I would segment them per levels or stages, whatever. I had some kind of system. And then I would watch the videos over and over. Well, no, I would stop the videos per dialogue and then kind of just type in the Japanese equivalent. Well, I would literally type in the kanji and all the sentences basically verbatim as possible, as much as I can. I mostly did this because I was still trying to learn to read kanji and hiragana in and of itself. So I felt that would help me, but it takes a while because that would mean I have to not only transcribe what's on the computer, what's in the game, onto a document, and then proceed to translate what's on the document into English characters from there. It took a while. I don't even know if it was beneficial on... Ooh, this is bad. But I don't know if it was beneficial on even learning, because essentially what I was doing, I transcribed and then I looked it up, put some definitions there for each kanji, for each word, basically. And then when I translated, then when I went to do basically the English side, I had all the vocabulary written down or typed down underneath the sentences, and I would go from there. That took me 5 years now, give or take. It took me a long time, but I don't know if it really taught me anything. Because it came into this situation where I was writing it and forgetting it as I went, so it was almost as if I wasn't even trying to keep it in memory at that point, because I knew it was going to be there anyways. So I changed up my system a bit. Instead of transcribing, I have an Excel sheet now where I kind of make my own dictionary, basically. Because I figured this would be a lot easier, because it would get to the point where, since I was trying to label things correctly, I would find myself in a situation where I know kanji, I know the meaning, but I didn't know how to, I didn't want to go through all my text just to find it. And it would take me a long time just to go through the dictionary as well, just to look up a definition that I knew, but I didn't know the kanji equivalent. So with Excel, I could just do a quick find search. It's not a big deal from there. As well, I can tailor it, and also got a counter on it to see how many times I've hit it, so I can keep it in mind. It seems like it's working a little bit better. That way, and gain a level. Ooh, something useless. Yes, I guess I give it to Van, even though he doesn't really need it. Oh, you bloody kidding me? Come on. She's not even learning magic. Good as she got. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all that I've been doing. So I would have like an Excel sheet, and I would just basically go straight into the English version. I would go through, I would essentially just write the English equivalent. So I would record the kanji, or the words, onto the Excel, and I translate it right there into English. So far it seems to be working pretty decently for at least readable kanji. I am afraid that it will go downhill quickly when I'm working on the game itself, because I have to know my reference points. My reference point can't, like, it's easier on the book because it's easy to know which page I'm on, which side of the text. I don't know, it's just easier in my head. But that may not be the case on the game because I don't have the same references, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I'm afraid that it's not going to be as easy to do on the actual game itself. And specifically I say that because isn't like how am I gonna, essentially the text is not as easily read. It's in this, it's 8-bit. That's what it really is, and even English in 8-bit looks like shit. Like, you can't read that. Half the time you can't read it. You can read it mostly in the same style that you can listen to someone mutter, and you kind of get an idea because you've been raised in English for so long that you're native, because you're native to it, that you have a better time associating sounds. Sometimes you can still be wrong due to the nature of the obscurity of how you interpret what's written there, but or said for that matter. But anyways, I'm just trying to fill up some boring space here with some more boring information too, like anybody cares. Well, I'm sure someone cares somewhere down the line, I don't know. But yeah, there is some concern that I won't get very far with the translation because I can't read the text. Hopefully that won't become the case. I like to think that with practice, with exposure, I will eventually it will become easier for me to know what is written or should be written due to just familiarity of the language. But who knows? It's yet a bridge I've yet to cross. Plus, the other worry is that I won't be able to complete the game because of difficulty. Like, I've never played the first one all the way through. Oh, hell, not even all the way through, because I've played the first city, I guess, just to see how it is, how it plays. And it seems to be, I'm playing it. It seems to be less linear than Exile 2 or Exile 1 in the US, but it's less linear, and I know this for a fact because I opened 2 different locations in the same city by talking to different people, so I don't know what leads to where and where leads to what, and how many side missions there are, or if there is any side mission, or if there's like 2 plus. Like, it's not clear and cut. Like, I'm thinking I don't know, it's just, I would have to translate everything it's gonna be a very slow process anyways, I think, because I'm gonna have to translate as I go, because I won't be able to guess. I don't know the game well enough to just play it without knowing the text. In the nature of what it is, it may not be possible. May not be possible to just play it blind, basically. But that's all right. It's gonna be one of those experiences that I hope would pay off in the end. But who knows? Oh, these fucking dungeons. Seriously. I don't even know if I need to be down here. Like, what's the point? Maybe that was the only point though, like, to get to that point. Like, why else what am I? Talking over my words here, what's the point of this dungeon? Other than that one little section that had absolutely nothing for us. Don't know. I'm debating whether or not I should keep exploring or what. I don't know. Join me next time and we'll continue playing. Thank you.